Coming up on the DMC Upside, construction is underway for a community safe shelter on the Del Mar College West campus. We'll tell you all about it.
The Texas Department of Public Safety and Del Mar College co-hosted an annual DPS statewide inspection competition. We'll take you there.
Del Mar College held the second annual Mexican-American Studies Seminar at the Center for Economic Development. We'll explain.
The college announced a student veterans mentoring program as they unveiled a special employee veterans recognition pin. Kids Camp continued on the West Campus. The music department held their annual Viking band camp, and Boardwatch is back along with Around Campus.
Hello and welcome to the DMC Upside. This is our July edition. I'm Carlos Garanzuay.
And I'm Kira Hayes. Over the next half hour, we'll bring you the latest news and information about Del Mar College.
Inflation of the signature dome roof occurred on the new safe shelter. This new facility will be known as the Emergency Training Building located on the Del Mar College West Campus.
On June 26, 2015, the construction of the new safe shelter continued with a quick inflation process to raise the signature dome roof of the Emergency Training Building on Del Mar College's West Campus.
This is it's called a Texas Safe Room. It is a FEMA, a portion of it's from FEMA, and it's a disaster area. It will hold up to 800 people that the government felt there was a need, and then a design of whether a round dome or a square building. They selected the dome. And then after that, it became a matter of what type of constructability of a dome would you like. And this seems to be by far the least expensive or best cost-efficient construction.
In July of 2013, the Del Mar College Board of Regents approved an interlocal cooperative agreement with the city of Corpus Christi for the Safe Shelter project. The facility is fairly open by design and will be turned over to the City Emergency Management Center during any declared emergency.
I mean, the whole design came from what occurred in Katrina in New Orleans. It was a dome, it worked well, it survived well, it's aerodynamically correct, it's very well built, it's basically solid concrete ring, and we have piers down in the ground about 35 feet.
The 20,000 square foot emergency training building will allow students in police, fire, and occupational safety training classes to use the open space arena.
It will be used year-round, not just at times of emergency. And the college has some other offices that will be maintained here and some other activities here at the West Campus. And it's great for our students to see what's happening, how it's coming up, and just to have a vision.
No, I think this is a wonderful facility for the people of Corpus Christi, and it's a privilege to work on it, and the KJM team and Del Mar College. This has just been a great opportunity, and I think it'll be here. I think everyone will be proud of it after finally it's constructed and up and running. And there are numerous others throughout the coastal bend being constructed, and it's designed for emergency management.
The college anticipates the emergency training building to open early 2016.
For the latest information on things happening at Del Mar College, go online to www.delmar.edu. We're taking a short break, but we'll be right back.
Get Del Mar College information right in the palm of your hand using Viking Go. Viking Go is Del Mar College's mobile app full of useful college information you can access on your cell phone or tablet. Choose from 13 active modules from the menu. You can even access Del Mar College social media feeds. Viking Go is available on Google Play and the Apple App Store for your phones and tablets. Stay on the go with Viking Go. Start using Viking Go today.
I used to dream. I was turning my passion into a paycheck. Today, I am.
Go from I dream to I am. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Social media is bringing us closer together every day. The CCRTA invites you to stay in touch through any and all of our many pages. Follow us on Facebook for up-to-date news about the city and other issues in public transit. Stay up to date on rider alerts through Twitter. Find route information, maps, and more on our website at ccrta.org. View videos or take our downtown virtual tour on our YouTube page. Or email us with any questions or concerns. Be connected to the Corpus Christi Regional Transportation Authority.
The Texas Department of Public Safety and Del Mar College co-hosted an annual DPS statewide inspection competition. It challenged officers' job knowledge related to commercial vehicle enforcement.
On June 23, 2015, trucks, buses, and even more trucks were inspected for the annual DPS statewide inspection competition, which was held at the Del Mar College's West Campus's trucking yard.
Today we're hosting the annual DPS Challenge. What this event does is they have their troopers from all over the state come into one location to compete on their skills of doing vehicle inspections on commercial vehicles.
Law enforcement and even state troopers came to supervise the competition, as well as even inspecting some of the trucks and buses themselves.
You're talking about brakes, you're talking about tires, you're talking about even the driver that we look at to make sure that they are in compliance with their driver license, make sure they have the proper class to operate that vehicle, and to make sure that they're themselves are not being intoxicated or on drugs, and make sure that they are complying also with the regulations of sleeping. You know, we do have rules and regulations to make sure that you're in compliance with the rule of, you know, in sleep, because mind you, you have somebody that's going down the road with sleep deficiency. Can you imagine? All it takes is for them to veer off the road, collide with somebody, a family member or family, and then we're going to have a devastation of a fatal crash.
The winner of the competition will travel to St. Louis to challenge other competitors from across the United States, Canada, and even Mexico.
The event, Del Mar was kind enough to hold this event today. This is a state level event. We about a month ago we had the district level, and Del Mar was kind enough to provide us with this place, and hopefully those Del Mar students that are watching the program today will understand that Del Mar is also just like us. We're pitching in and trying to do our part in saving lives and preventing things that could be disastrous.
For more information on the Del Mar College Transportation Training Services Program, call 361-698-2707 or go online to www.delmar.edu/trucking.
Del Mar College held the second annual Mexican American Studies Program Summer Seminar. The seminar covered literature, music, U.S. history, art, and the Spanish language.
On July 10th, 2015, the Del Mar College Mexican American Studies program opened their two-day summer seminar at Del Mar College's Center for Economic Development. Everything from literature, art, and history were subjects discussed in sessions presented by Del Mar College faculty along with special guests.
So this is the second annual Mexican American Studies Summer Seminar. And Professor Liz Flores was good enough to invite me to speak here today, and I was quite happy to do so. I just gave a very short talk on immigration into South Texas from Mexico in the first 30 years or so of the 20th century, and specifically into Nueces County, and how kind of local policies, state and national policies impacted that migration into Nueces County from Mexico.
History is always local. History is, we tend to think when we teach it, when we study it, particularly college students, that it's global, it's these huge issues, it's World War II, you know. But history happens to people at home, it's real life. And I think an event like this helps us understand what our local community is doing and where we've come from as a regional area, as a community, and as families and as people who live here. It's all of our history, and to be able to connect something that happens very close to home to larger issues, national, global issues. It's important to be able to make those connections, and something like this I think helps with that.
Throughout the seminar, participants had the opportunity to research genealogy records using Ancestry's Library Edition.
We want to let people look up their ancestors and find out a little bit more about their family. And if they know a little bit more about their family and where they came from, then A, it's just exciting to know more about yourself, and B, you can relate more to some of the historical events that your ancestors lived through. There are all kinds of reasons why people come or why people live here in Corpus Christi now, and it's just a very interesting story. And the best part is it's your story.
The 2015 Mexican American Studies Program Summer Seminar was a great way to learn about Mexican American culture.
For more information on the Mexican American Studies program at Del Mar College, call 361-698-1218.
Del Mar College announced a student veterans mentoring program as they unveiled a special employee veterans recognition pin. Events were held on both the East and West campuses.
On July 1st, 2015, Del Mar College faculty and staff, and Armed Force veterans gather in the Veterans Center for a special pinning ceremony located in the East Campus Harvard Center.
Being able to signify a gesture in this very precious time of the summer between Memorial Day and 4th of July weekend, letting them know that we appreciate not only what they have done in their lives and being in the service, but also making sure that they know that they're welcomed and appreciated within the Del Mar College community and academic culture.
The celebration really is around celebrating the military service of our employees at Del Mar College. An actual military Del Mar College pin has been minted and developed to present to each one of our employees in appreciation for their military service and those attributes that they bring from those experiences and skill sets to their service at Del Mar College.
The college relations staff even presented a special artwork to the Veterans Center as a thanks for their service.
In the big picture, there's a lot of veterans that come back that are reacclimating themselves into modern culture outside of what their military culture and experience was. That in itself is a huge challenge. In a smaller scale, being able to acclimate and transition into an academic culture is even more specific because it's an opportunity for the veterans to transition into the next phase of their lives.
College employee veterans also have a unique opportunity to mentor and encourage students who are military members and veterans as they transition into the academic culture.
We're very proud to be a military-friendly institution for the past several years at Del Mar College. It's been a very important initiative that I set forth on almost 7 years ago.
If you'd like more information on Del Mar College Veteran Services, call 361-698-1250.
The Del Mar College Board of Regents have monthly meetings on the second Tuesday of each month. These 9 elected officials discuss issues and create policies for the college.
The Del Mar College Board of Regents held their regular meeting on July 14, 2015. Under staff reports, Ms. Tammy McDonald, Executive Director of Human Resources and Administration, presented an update regarding the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling regarding same-sex marriage.
Following the Supreme Court's ruling, Del Mar did a review of our policies for compliance with this new ruling. The college participates in insurance programs through the Employees Retirement System of Texas, better known as ERS, for eligible dependent insurance coverage and for spouse insurance coverage. The Del Mar College policies currently state that the college will comply with policies and procedures as established by the Employee Retirement System. On June the 30th, ERS issued eligibility guidance and guidelines and procedures as related to compliance with the ruling. Notification of this policy and procedure revision from ERS was provided to Del Mar College employees via email on July the 1st.
Dr. Lee Sloan, Chief Financial Officer and Vice President of Operations, discussed the 2012 write-offs of accounts receivable.
The majority of these write-offs stem from financial aid, and if you recall, our agreement, all institutions that receive student financial aid, the institution is responsible for any return to Title IV. So if a student does not complete the requirements of the financial aid program, it's the institution that has to return the dollars to Title IV, and then it's the institution's responsibility to attempt to collect from those students. But in all cases where a student has owed or currently owes the college uncollected funds, the debt remains on the student record, and no future services may be provided to that student until that debt has been cleared.
During the Del Mar College President's Staff Report, Dr. Mark Escamilla spoke about the upcoming Texas Community College meeting, to be held on July 29, 2015 at the White House in Washington, D.C.
Both Chairman McCampbell and I will be attending the Texas Community College meeting at the White House and with White House staff in Washington, D.C. The purpose for this meeting is to go and to listen to White House staff in regards to America's Promise, the community college initiative that President Obama has been putting forward, and to also be heard. And so, as I understand it, this is a meeting with community college leaders and staffers only. We're looking forward to the dialogue, and we'll be glad to report that back to you probably at one of the meetings in August.
You can watch the entire Del Mar College Board of Regents meeting on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Friday at 2 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. You can also watch it online at bit.ly/DMC Regents. It's time for a break, but don't go away. There's more of the DMC Upside coming up.
Catch the Viking spirit. Nationally recognized and locally focused, Del Mar College has been delivering dreams for over 75 years. If Del Mar College has touched your life, join the Vikings Alumni Association and help others achieve their dreams. Stay connected. Support scholarships. Explore the Viking Career Network. Join online today at delmar.edu/alumni for as little as $10 and get a free t-shirt. Show your Viking pride.
Plan your next event at Del Mar College's Richardson Performance Hall. Our facility accommodates conferences, concerts, religious events, and private parties. We have 3 lounges, balcony elevators, and a convenient drive-up drop-off. For productions, Richardson Performance Hall has more than 1,700 seats and is outfitted with staging, rigging, lighting, and sound capabilities, plus many patron and performer amenities. Book your next event at Richardson Performance Hall. We create dreams one event at a time. For more information, call 361-698-2228.
I used to dream. I was using my talents to drive me forward. Today, I am.
Go from I dream to I am. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Welcome back. With the recent ruling by the United States Supreme Court making same-sex marriage legal in all states, we went around campus asking students their opinion on the subject.
I'm taught to love and respect other people, as well as their decisions. Therefore, I respect the decisions that the court made. The court is obviously above me. So what they did, they thought it was the right decision. And with that being said, I'm okay with it.
Everyone deserves the right to love each other no matter what. And it's basically a human nature to love others.
As a society, we need to evolve, and if we didn't evolve, black still wouldn't be able to vote. They wouldn't have, equal rights. Women wouldn't be able to vote. So I think it's something that has to be done.
It's honestly covered by the Constitution with the Equality Clause. So someone's beliefs, just because they're religious, cannot be used as a basis to ban it. And the Supreme Court agreed with that. The Supreme Court ruled it was constitutional.
I think that as long as they're happy, it doesn't matter. America's founded on freedom. We have the freedom to make our choices. If you want to get married and be happy, so be it.
We're slowly changing many things, so they should evolve too. And I mean, God does love everybody, whether we sin or not, so they shouldn't go against it, because either way, He loves everyone.
There's a lot of kids, parents don't want their kids. And so, there are gay couples that cannot have any kids, so they can adopt them.
As long as they're happy with one another, as long as they're not breaking any laws or anything.
I think it's great. I think everyone should be able to marry who they want, and I think it's a long time coming.
The Del Mar College Summer Kids Camp continues on the West Campus. The kids were introduced to the college's fire safety program.
On June 15, 2015, Del Mar College hosted a public service academy for students from the 8th grade to senior year in high school located at the Del Mar College Public Safety Complex.
What we're hosting is a public safety academy. What it is a 2-week summer camp, and what we take is from 14-year-olds to 18-year-olds, and we put them through 2 weeks of fire, EMS, and law enforcement training. So we kind of show them what we do for a living.
And it gives them kind of a look at what real firefighters and real forensic technicians and public safety people, EMS people, police officers do, on a day-to-day basis.
Classes were from Monday through Thursday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., and students got the opportunity to engage in all sorts of activities relating to public safety.
First week what we did is we did air pack use and PPE for firefighting. We did auto extrication where they get to cut up a car in case there's a rescue. They get to use the jaws of life, crime scene investigation, and CPR. This week, the final week, we're doing rappelling where they're going to rappel off the 4-story building. They're rappelling about 32 feet, so they get to conquer fears of height and being on a rope. So it builds multiple reasons why we have them out here. But we have rappelling, we had first aid, crime scene again, and also smokehouse, where they put them in full gear and they fill it full of theatrical smoke where you can't see anything, and they crawl around as we do as firefighters to search for victims.
This 2-week program is only limited to a number of 80 students, and it happens every year at Del Mar College.
What we're hoping is that they find an interest either in one of the 3 fields, and hope that they continue on through their education and hopefully come to Del Mar, get an education, and go into whatever field they choose.
For information on the Del Mar College Fire Science Program, call 361-698-1724.
The Del Mar College Music Department held their 44th annual Viking Band Camp. The camp centered on comprehensive music education and artistic advancement.
On June 15, 2015, Coastal Bend area band students participated in this year's Viking Summer Band Camp held at Del Mar College's East Campus. Students had the opportunity to collaborate for 5 days of focused music making while making new friends and enjoying summertime activities.
Today is our annual band camp. We have over 50 kids here, and we're helping them expose them to some college life and experiencing some new ways to interpret music, and just having them sight read a lot of different repertoire and build their skills as a musician and as a student. Well, I mean, I've been in their shoes. I've been a 6th grader through high school, learning instruments, and I mean, I know now that I'm in college and I've been through all the experiences, the tricks of being able to play the music, and I think I could pass it down to these kids.
The Viking Summer Band Camp centers on comprehensive music education and artistic development of all students.
Well, there's so many different kids in their growth of music and their walk in music, but the great thing about it is it can inspire a kid, which will want them to pick up their instrument and practice and want to get better and learn new things. Like I said, it's learning. They learn from the teachers and getting a lot of good information to help them grow. It's not just the teachers that can inspire, but it's the kids that can inspire as well. I mean, just watching them and seeing them learn, it reminds you of a time when you were just learning. And it's kind of a nostalgic feeling, and just makes you happy from where you have become. But yes, you can learn from these new kids because there's always something that everyone can bring to the table.
The camp concludes with a final concert performance for friends and family at the Richardson Performance Hall on Del Mar College's East Campus.
If they are looking for a great school to go to, I mean, Del Mar is a great option. I mean, we were having this new additions being built to the music department. It's growing.
State-of-the-art facility, and it's just great. Everything's happening here is amazing. So I recommend kids to come here to learn at first and then move off and do something way better in the future. So, yeah.
For more information on the Del Mar College Music Program, go online to www.delmar.edu/music.
That concludes this edition of the DMC Upside.
The DMC Upside is on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. You can also find us online at youtube.com/Del Mar College.
We will return with an all-new show in August. Until then, I'm Carlos Garanzuay.
And I'm Kira Hayes. Thanks for watching.